I'm Matt Bishar with NAREIT's REIT.com. I'm here in Miami, Florida for the 2016 NAREIT Leader in the Light Working Forum. Joining me is Cindy Jacobs, Senior Advisor of the U.S. EPA's Energy Star program. Cindy, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Now, can you start by telling us about some of the latest developments in the Energy Star program?
Sure, I'd be happy to. And there is a lot happening in Energy Star right now. So let me cover some of it. The big thing that I think people are waiting for is the update to the Energy Star scores. We are still waiting for the data from the Energy Information Administration, which should come any day to us, at which point we're going to start analyzing that data, and we'll be meeting with many of the folks here today, members of NAREIT as well as others out there operating and occupying buildings, and talking to them about what we're seeing, and working really hard to get those scores updated as quickly as we can. We do have a plan for bringing those scores out, and that involves a process of looking at each score as we analyze the data, but actually rolling all of the scores out together. And there are some really good reasons for that, including if we did them one by one, we'd end up with potentially mixed-use buildings having more than one score change, which we do not want to see, and then folks having portfolios with different types of buildings seeing score changes happening at different times. So we'll be beginning to do that analysis. We'll be working with folks and communicating, and then we're looking at when all of that is taken into account, a 2018 release of all of the scores at the same time. So other things that we are working on are improving the energy data access for folks, providing some tools to help people see where they can get data from their utilities, where they can get aggregated whole building data, and really trying to overcome what has been a big barrier out there to better energy benchmarking and efficiency. We will be rolling out the waste tracking feature in Portfolio Manager this spring. I know a lot of folks have been really excited about that. We are thrilled, and we really look forward to engaging with folks as we roll that out. Another big thing that people have been hearing about is something that many people refer to as Tenant Star, and that is the result of legislation that passed last year, and we are really looking forward to providing recognition for efficient tenant spaces. So we're looking to engage folks with some ideas and some options for how to bring that to the market towards the end of this year.
Now, have you seen any major trends emerging in terms of sustainability investments in the commercial real estate space?
One of the biggest trends has been a focus on tenant spaces and how can managers and owners better engage tenants. We published a report about a year and a half ago now that profiles a number of owners and tenants that have collaborated to improve efficiency. So that is definitely something we're seeing. We really see that LED lighting is almost the standard now for the leading organizations as they retrofit their lighting. And we also see greater and greater attention to water efficiency. That has really been one of the emerging issues that we've seen over the last several years, particularly in areas where water is just a growing concern. Water availability is a growing concern, and we see a lot of organizations really focusing on what they can do to improve water efficiency.
Now, Energy Star, GRESB, and others have provided benchmarks and recognition for companies in the real estate space. But how do you feel the development of universal reporting standards and disclosures tied to sustainability would ultimately impact the industry?
Well, that's an interesting question. You know, if I step back, I'd say to really the beginning of Energy Star and the beginning of benchmarking with Energy Star Portfolio Manager, it was a bit of a Wild West in terms of energy data tracking, and I think there is now pretty universal recognition that you can't manage what you don't measure. And really Energy Star, I think, has played a role in bringing that to the consciousness of organizations and the public, but also played a role in standardizing how energy data is collected and how it is assessed and how it is reported. And what I think has been happening is that the market has really seen the value in that. And we are starting to see more of that kind of standardization happening. I think there are a number of folks sort of feeling their way through some of the broader reporting opportunities really that are out there. And I think you'll see the market really coming up with solutions to those issues.
Cindy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
For more on this and other sustainability news and information, be sure to visit REIT.com.